Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another handbag review. I am going to do a comprehensive review of the Hermes Picotin handbag. So I got this one last year in March. You know, I like to kind of use my bag for at least 6 months to a year before I give you guys my review on it, just so that I have enough time to use the bag to know enough about it to give you guys like a really honest review. This is the Hermes Picotin. We call it the Picotin, but I think the French way to pronounce this is Picotin. And this is in the size 18, which is the small size. There are, I believe, 5 different sizes. The micro, which is the smallest size. This is the size 18, also known as the small. And then there is a 22, 26, and 33. Personally, I think this is the perfect size where it's not too small or not too big. Again, this is in Clemence leather. I think the Picotin only come in a couple different leathers, but the Clemence leather is the most popular one. And it does have the 4 feet at the bottom, and it is in gold hardware. And I do have a little bow that is tied in the front. And the color is called Blue Pale. So it is like a pastel blue with a little bit of gray undertone. Clemence leather is typically like a heavier leather compared to some of the other leather from Hermes. However, for this exact bag, the bag is not heavy because it is not lined. So the size 18, meaning the dimension from here to here is 18 centimeter. And I believe in the front is 13 centimeter and the height is about 19 centimeter. The handle drop from here to here is about 12 centimeter. And the weight is 461 grams, which is about 16 ounces or 1 pound. So it is relatively a really light handbag. Yeah, really light. And currently I don't have the organizer in here. I do have the organizer, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. So next up, we're gonna go into the look and the aesthetic of this bag. It is obviously a bucket bag, really simple aesthetic. You know, there's not much going on. It's really subtle, very understated, very underrated. There are no logo on the back. Really simple. You know, it doesn't scream designer. It doesn't scream Hermes. It's kind of like if you know kind of bag. Well, the bag is really cute, really adorable, and there are a lot of color to choose from. But that applies to all of their Hermes handbags. Hermes is known for the colors, so any of their handbags will come with, you know, many different colors to choose from, and this is not an exception. And I just love how playful this bag can be. You can keep it simple or you can dress it up with accessories, with twillies. I currently don't have twillies on the handle. I just have one twilly that was tied into a bow because I think it's really cute for this bag. I don't know if you guys remember, but I did mention this in my unboxing a year ago that I had to give up my Blue Broom Kelly. So this is kind of like a replacement for that Blue Broom. So the Blue Broom and the Blue Pale are quite similar. When I saw this color, I just really fell in love with it. Next up, we're gonna talk about the capacity and what fits in this bag. This is a size small, so it is not a huge bag, but it can fit a lot of stuff in here because it is still a bucket bag. The inside is really roomy, very spacious. There are no separate compartment. It's just one big bucket, and it is not lined with the exception of the bottom, which is leather lined. Very spacious. You can fit a whole lot of stuff in here, and the bigger the size, the more you can fit. This is the bag on the inside, and this is the organizer with some pockets. So I got my card holder, my key fob, and typically I don't bring this big bottle of water, but I will show you that it fits. Sanitizer, my lipstick, lotion, AirPod, phone, okay, so everything fits in there. There's a lot of stuff, and there's still plenty of room. If I don't put water in there, then there's a whole lot of space left. That's what it looks like without the water. Everything that I need.
and there's still a lot of room left.
Now, when it comes to the versatility and the functionality, this bag is quite a casual bag. To me, this bag is more like a daily bag, everyday bag. It's a cute spring and summer bag, or you know, when you go out on dates or brunch. But it's definitely not a bag that I would wear in the evening. It can go with a lot of outfits, but it's still more on a casual side and not for evening events. And functionality, it's really simple, really easy to use. There are no shoulder strap, just the handles. So you can wear this handheld or you can wear this on the crook of your arm, which means that you cannot be hands-free. However, I do see that people can get creative and they can add on the little strap to wear it as a shoulder bag. But for this design, I don't think that it looks that cute to wear as a shoulder bag or a crossbody bag when you alter the look of it. Personally, I prefer to wear it the way that it is intended for, which is handheld or on the crook of the arm. So it's not convenient if you're someone that love to be hands-free. I personally am one of those type of people that love to be hands-free when I'm out and about. But every now and then, you know, I don't mind to have to hand carry a bag. After a year, I came to realize that I haven't really worn this bag all that much, which is a little bit surprising to me. It's not that I don't like the bag. I love this bag. I think it's just because it is not hands-free, and a lot of time I try to go for something that I can just put it on my shoulder and can be carefree. One of the cons is that this little string right here, let's say if I don't close the string, then the bag would just be wide open, which means that it doesn't have a lot of security. But if I want to close the bag, then you know, it's a little bit more hassle. So this is what it looks like with the lock on. But imagine if, you know, on a day-to-day when I use this bag, if I want to open it, I would have to unlock the lock and then open it out like that. So it is a lot of work, which I am not gonna have the patience to go through every single use, every single day. I don't really lock and unlock the bag. I just keep the lock on because I think this whole look with the lock on is the cutest. The lock kind of keeps the structure in place because it is heavy and it kind of press into the back right here and it kind of pushed the back in, and that is the whole look of the bag. So if I remove the lock, it kind of takes that away, which I don't want to. So for me, when I do use this bag, I would have things organized in my little organizer. I can still go in and out of the bag with this being locked. So it's not a problem for me because I rather do that than to have to lock and unlock every single use. Yeah, it's just too much work. So I like to keep it simple when I'm out and about. Yeah, so I don't really carry the key with me. I just keep it at home to keep it safe because I don't want to lose it. I don't know if you can get like a key replacement. If you lose the keys, maybe you would have to bring it back to Hermes and they would have to get you new keys. I don't know how that works. I hope I never have to go through that. Hence why I keep this at home. So that's really the two cons about this bag. It's the hassle with opening and locking the lock to go in and out of the bag. But my solution is just to keep it on and access the bag by going in and out on the sides. And the other con would just be that there are no shoulder strap. There are a workaround that, but I'm not really into that look. So I rather to just hand carry the bag and not wear it on the shoulder. So now coming down to the wears and tears of the bag or the durability. So far, I don't have any issues with wears and tears. The bag is in almost brand new condition. I think it looks exactly the same from the day that I got it a year ago. And yeah, there are no issues with the bag. There are no slouchiness. With this leather, it is grainy. So as you can see, the grain for Clamont's leather is really large. The leather is really durable. I have seen a lot of the Picotin where it loses the structure. It becomes very unattractive to me when it becomes slouchy. Usually it loses the structure around here on the side. But if you look at this one, it's still in perfect condition. Even the handle stays straight. So for this bag, I highly recommend using an organizer. And this is the organizer that I got. I got this one on Amazon. It's like a satin material, really soft. So yeah, you want to protect the interior of the bag because once something happens to the inside of the bag, you're kind of doomed because Hermes is not going to do anything about it. They can fix the exterior of the bag, the hardwares, anything else but the interior. So you want to make sure you have an organizer for all of your Hermes bag, not just this one. This is what it looks like with the organizer on, and I also stuff it. Yeah, so I stuff it like that, and there you go. Okay, and this is what it looks like with the organizer on. It's still quite light because the organizer I got is really soft and it's really light too. So yeah, it's been a year, but you know, I was able to maintain the structure and the shape of the bag, all thanks to the organizer and also the stuffing. And you know, there are no stain, no scratches. Obviously this one, because it is in Clemence leather, it is very scratch resistant, and there are no issues with the color transfer. It is a light color, but it's relatively easy to take care of. I don't see any of like color transfer. I don't see any stain, and the bottom is also very clean because of the 4 feet. The hardwares are still in excellent condition because there are not a whole lot of hardware on this bag. There are a couple here for the buckle, 1 lock, and then the 4 feet, and everything else is still in immaculate condition. And the slouchiness, the structure of the bag, it also depends on the size that you have. With this bag, it's harder to keep the structure when they are in the bigger sizes, so they will slouch a lot more compared to this size. Unless you need like a bigger size bucket bag, I think this size is more like a perfect size because you can still fit a lot of stuff in here without having to worry too much about it losing the structure. And you know, this size will go with a lot of body frames. I am 5 feet 4 inches, and you know, it fits me perfectly. It's not too big, not too small. That's why I never wanted to get the bigger sizes, because of all those things that I mentioned. Finally, let's talk about the price and the value of this bag. This is an entry-level bag, one of the most affordable and reasonably priced bag from Hermes. And I think at $3,300, it obviously still is an expensive bag, but it is Hermes, and everything from Hermes is a lot more expensive. So if you want to start your journey with Hermes, if you want to start your Hermes collection, I think this is a great bag to start because it is, you know, quite a cute bag, very functional. So this one is not part of the Coda bag. It is more like a beginner's bag. However, with the popularity that this bag has been gaining over the last couple of years, it's also hard to get your hands on this bag. But it's not something that you can go into the store and buy it off from the shelf. You still have to be offered this bag. When it comes to the resale value, it's not going to be as good as the Coda bags, you know, the Birkin, Kelly, and the Constance. So it's not a bag that you buy and then use it and turn it around and sell it for a profit. But then again, the resale value is not always like straightforward because it also depends on the condition of the bag and then the color and the hardware combination. My priority when it comes to buying a handbag is to buy something that I truly love, that I want to use for many years to come. But in the back of my mind, I always think about the resale value because there will come a day where if I want to let go of something, I don't want to lose so much money. So if resale value is something that you worry about, then I said the condition of the bag is the most important factor in determining the resale price. So for that reason, be sure to take care of your bag because you never know if one day you need to sell the bag or not. The next important factor would just be the colors and hardware combination. Colors like gold on gold or black will be like very popular and easier to sell if you do need to sell it one day. It is a very popular bag. A lot of people love it. Functionality, I think it's great. It fits a lot. It's easy to use. If you want to alter the look and add on the shoulder strap, there are a way to do it. If you don't care for Hermes and you just want a bucket bag, obviously you can get something a lot cheaper for something similar to this. But if you are a fan of Hermes like myself, and you want to have like a little collection of Hermes handbags, I think this is a great bag to be added to your collection. Never say never, but I don't see myself buying multiple Picotin. I think just having the one is enough. Maybe I'll add one more if I do come across like a color combination that I really cannot resist. But for now, I don't see myself wanting to add more Picotin into my collection. Overall, I don't regret buying this bag. I love it. I still do. I have been using this bag, but not on a day-to-day because again, it is a light color, so I don't want to put any like stain or like color transfer on it. So I haven't been using it on a daily basis. But come spring and summer, I think I will be using this bag a lot more often. If there are any changes in the condition of the bag or the wear and tears down the line, maybe in the next couple years, then I'll for sure to keep you guys updated. But for now, I love it. It's in great shape, great structure, nothing wrong with the bag, still looks almost brand new. Yeah, so I love it. I would still recommend it to you guys if you don't have one already. I think it's a great bag to add to your collection or to start your MS journey. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Let me know what you guys think. Any of you guys that have this bag, that own this bag already, are there any other flaws that I haven't mentioned? Let me know in the comment. Or if you guys already have it and loving it, let me know in the comment as well why you love it. When I do a review, I try to do a very thorough review, very honest. Everything is in my honest opinion. So I hope you find this video helpful. That would wrap up for today's video. I really hope that you enjoy, and thanks for staying with me until the end. And if you are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and also be sure to click on that bell so that you get notified the next time I upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye now.